Hi, my name is Yuli.
And I'm Melissa.
And this is Nerd Alert, where we talk about everything nerdy. And today, we're going to talk about one of the K-dramas that we recently finished.
So this K-drama is called Angel's Last Mission Love. It was released in 2019.
So, the way we're going to talk about it is that we're going to make it as spoiler-free as possible because we don't really want to spoil you, and also I think that it's a very good thing to go into this K-drama not knowing much about it. So, yeah. Basically, the drama is about the angel Kim Dan and Lee Yeon-soo, who is a ballerina who, after an accident, went blind. And he basically, Kim Dan's last mission is to make her find love. So, from that, you can pretty much tell what happens.
From start to end, it has somewhat kind of thriller element. It's quite a who done it, who did it,
what's happening
kind of story. So you have, at first, my opinion, I didn't really like Yeon-soo because I thought she was quite like stuck up, kind of like very dramatic,
arrogant,
arrogant rich girl, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna like this. I generally thought I was not gonna like this K-drama due to the fact of the main protagonist.
Same when I first watched it, because I rewatched it with my dear friend here. So yeah, when I first watched it, I didn't think that I would like it just because of her personality, but I was really curious about the drama itself. So I just kept watching, and I think that Lee Yeon-soo, or just Yeon-soo, that she just has like a very good character development arc, so to speak.
Yeah, because it's very peculiar, because like you get her in her strict kind of arrogant mode, but then you find like the quite softer side of her. And it's a switch, which is a bit unusual to get used to, but you know, you like the character. She's got really good character development in the entire K-drama, I think.
Yeah, and it doesn't really happen out of the blue. It just happens over a period of time where she kind of works on herself and her future relationship with Kim Dan, because in the beginning they also have like kind of like a rocky start, of course. Which was very funny because the drama is kind of like very, obviously it's not marked as a melodrama, but it feels like one because it's so just dramatic all the time, and it's heartbreaking, heartwarming, it's like bittersweet. So
it has its comedic side to it.
Yeah, so like their relationship was pretty much like one of, what am I saying? So yeah, pretty much they had like their... So basically they had their funny moments together, they had their sad moments together, they had their very sweet and cute moments together, and it was very interesting.
So for the majority of the main part, you want them to succeed, you want both Yeon-soo and Kim Dan to get together, like obviously you know it's between them anyway. You cheer them on, and you want, like I said, you want them to succeed. Even through their hardships and their hard times, you still want them to be a pair and everything like that.
So yeah, so like my only probably criticism about this whole drama, and maybe every single drama of this kind, which is kind of like the supernatural kind of romance, is that the ending is always the same. Like I've watched a few dramas, like supernatural kind of dramas, like Extraordinary You, which is kind of like WW Goblin, and like a few others, I think. That basically have the same ending, and this drama has pretty much the same ending as them. So that's what I don't like, because it's always kind of like you kind of know what's gonna happen, especially when you get closer to the last episode and things just start happening in a certain way and you just know how it's going to end. So that's like my only criticism. It's kind of like the same as everything else. So yeah,
I think to add on to that as well, it's quite a short ending. Like obviously you expect what's going to happen, but it's almost in a sense where it's not fulfilling enough. It's lackluster. It had some lackluster points, but other than that, it was pretty good.
And emotional. It made me feel things.
I was in like with the emotional side of it. It pretty much wrenches your heart with some certain episodes. So I was on the couch, watching this. Like I have tears in my eyes throughout like some of the certain of the episodes, and it was just it
Heart-wrenching.
Yes, heart-wrenching. It gets to you. It really does.
Mostly because their story is so sad. Both of them have such sad backgrounds and like just lives in general.
Yeah.
So like whenever, because obviously it's a drama, so they would struggle like in their relationship a lot. So every time they would have a good moment, they would also have like something bad kind of like happening.
Oh, that I hated that, honestly.
And-
like you get it is true though. You get the you get such a nice scene, and then something has to happen. It has to rain, and then he leaves, and
And stuff would happen, and we would be like just heart eyes because they're so cute, and then tears because it's sad.
The acting overall, I thought they all did a really good job on portraying characters. We were portraying their characters. Give credit to all the side characters as well, because they did like amazing jobs to make you either love them or hate them or think they're just major stalkers.
Yeah, they were really good. So like I, for example, really love Elle's acting because before I watched this drama, I was watching Meow the Secret Boy, which was at the time I was watching this for the first time. It was still coming out, so I didn't really know much of Elle, who is part of the K-pop group Infinite. I don't know if they're still active, but anyway, so like I didn't really know much about his acting. So he was playing the cat boy in Meow the Secret Boy, so I didn't really know how good his acting was. But then I watched this drama and I absolutely loved his acting because he's very good at just portraying his like character, I think, because between him playing Angel Dan and him playing the cat, it's like very different. So like we kind of I kind of saw his like more active role rather than his like more passive, so to speak, just because of the cat nature.
I agree with that. Unfortunately, I haven't watched a lot of K-dramas because I say I'm going to. I've only watched 2 others than this, and Elle's not in the ones I've seen, so
We're fixing that mistake.
It's okay. Overall, his acting is quite good, I'd say. The only thing that I will mention is not his acting, but it's just K-dramas in general. The actor and the actresses, they need to kiss properly. They need to know how to kiss. It's just very awkward to watch. This, I would say, Angel's Last Mission is a better kiss than I've seen in the past. And I know, like I said, I haven't watched many, but it's a one-up than what I've seen and also what I'm currently watching.
We could give an example with W, where they kiss and the female lead, whose name I don't know, just stands like that.
It's awkward and it's kind of cringy as well.
And Lee Jong-suk is just going full on French kiss on her closed mouth, and it's just cringe to watch. But this one was pretty good compared to all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So, actress. I don't know how to say it. Shin Hye-sung?
Shin Hye-sung, I think.
Okay.
Like I said, the character's quite Chichiru. She portrays her really well. Like, I feel like she'd be like a CEO in another K-drama and you just like, yes, queen, we stan.
Yes, we do. I really love her acting. I know that she won an award for something, but I think it was for her role in 30 but 17, which we haven't watched, but we kind of want to. I'm personally curious about it just because I don't think that drama would be to my taste just from like the synopsis, but she won an award for it, so I'm really curious to see what it's about and if it's just as emotional as Angel's Last Mission Love, just because I really enjoyed her acting and she's very good and very expressive. And I don't know if she was the one who was actually dancing or if she had like a body double or something, but yeah, it was like really good and really emotional. But that just comes with her being an actress, obviously.
I mean, if it was them dancing, kudos to them, because that must have taken ages to like learn how to do ballet and things like that.
I know that
it's a very, I'd say, very
I've read
intense sport.
The actress who plays Kumnina that she was a ballerina or she studied ballet, so that's why she can dance. But I don't know about the rest. And also, when we say dancing, we don't really know much about ballet. So most of the time when they were dancing, we're just like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, like for those who actually do ballet and everything like that, we don't honestly criticize. But to us, watching like the ballet performance, it's quite like, like, what is
What
going
is-
on. Like, we don't understand that kind of sense. Obviously, it's a play, but the dancing is the play.
Yeah, and not knowing the story also doesn't help.
No.
So yeah, and then we have our favorite actor of all time. He's like a very good actor. It's just the role he was playing. So this guy's name is Lee Dong-gun, and he was playing the director Kang, I think.
it
I'm
was
not
Kang.
sure what his name was, but basically he was the director, a new guy who basically kind of helped Lee Also in the beginning. And he's also very obsessed with her. So instead, we just call him
Stalker Boy!
with an I.
He was just, honestly, again, kudos to him because how he portrayed that character. I was annoyed with Director Kang throughout the entire show. I did not like him. I thought he was cock blocking the entire time for Angel Dan and Yonso, and it was just, nah, I'm not having it. He's always there at the wrong times when you want something to happen, and
He's just
he's
there.
just there.
And like,
Stalker Boy.
even there was like this one time, I think it was when they first kissed in the show, and he was just there watching
creepily
them.
stalking, like creepily watching. It's what a stalker.
He just has like a very creepy
Tendencies.
and unhealthy obsession with Lee So, and like we later on find out why he has that obsession, and obviously his story is very sad and bittersweet again. Is it even bittersweet? It's just bitter, no sweetness to it at all. But it's like he also has like a very sad story and all that, and I just we just didn't really like him. When I was first watching the show, I was kind of skipping all of the scenes with him because I really didn't like
It's more
him.
cringe. More
like-
cringe. It's just
He doesn't take no for an answer
No,
at all.
does
He's
not.
like, but I'm better than him now. He's going to disappear, but I'm gonna stay here. And she's like, but I don't love you. But he's like, I do though.
Like,
It's like,
give him the sad backstory and how you'd understand if one watching it why he's so obsessed with Yonso. But at the same time, it's like she says no, you move on. But he doesn't, and he's like always there.
Also, he just eats chocolate so in such a dramatic way.
It's in such a like, you're like, oh, the camera pans into this like little box, and you're like, what's in the box? And it's just chocolate.
And he just takes one.
One.
And eats.
And then that's it for the entire episode. He eats one chocolate. Like,
I just loved his performance and hated his character.
you can't pass that. It's kind of not Cersei Lannister-esque, but on that level.
Okay, it's time to talk about the villains. We're not going to say their names or roles just because,
Spoilers.
yeah. So,
But I think the main you have like two mainish villains, or did not like them.
it's basically all they were doing is for the sake of this one character, which is very good because they're just dedicated to this one character so much that they're willing to do everything in their power to just give that character like everything she would ever want.
Yeah.
And like that's why this one character that they care so much about is like the most innocent person in the whole show.
She's not actually that innocent if you think about it, because she's the one that planted it in their heads, even though she did it not deliberately.
Yeah, she
but
just said
she said something, and therefore it got into their heads that this is what's going to happen.
I mean, I think that because let's say that one half of them was doing things for the sake of this character in a, like a, it wasn't like a, it was obviously malicious, but it was like less in a less malicious way. They weren't actually trying to kill Leon So, while the other villain was actively trying to kill that person. So it was interesting to follow because especially when they found out about what this other person who was trying to kill everybody was doing, obviously it was quite shocking for all of them because they weren't actually trying to like break the law so badly.
They were more so wanting power than killing, so
Yeah.
that. You have a few more supporting roles, which was the caretaker, I will say.
They call her housekeeper, but she
housekeeper.
didn't do any housekeeping. And I'm saying this from my professional point of view.
So we had that. I loved her. Like she
was basically the mother Leonsu didn't have.
Yeah.
Because she's an orphan.
Yeah. And then you had her actual caretaker, I would say, in it. And I won't talk more about him. Anyway,
Sunbay!
yeah, Sunbay, oh my god. Right, can we just I want to say this, you see him more or less everywhere. In whatever character he plays as.
So basically he's like the kind of like the comedic relief of the show, but he's also a very serious character, and he plays a kind of like serious role. But his scenes was so funny. I loved it.
Oh, it was the best. So he's also like a fatherly figure to Angel Dan, which, you know.
Yeah, especially when he was following them in the later episodes, he was kind of following them around, trying to do something interesting. And it was so funny because he was everywhere.
Just everywhere.
And the way he would show up, it was just so entertaining, and I really loved it. So now we're talking about something else that really just improved everything so much, and that's the OSTs. Like, I've watched a bunch of dramas, and honestly, these are probably the best OSTs that I've just listened to.
Like, for the ones I have watched, I've never been as obsessed with OSTs as I have with this K-drama. They're just... mwah.
Yeah, especially like my personal favorite is Pray, just because it's such an emotional song, even without the context of the drama. But while watching the drama with all of the sad scenes,
it hits you even more. You will cry with it, but it's just like almost like an angelic kind of song, especially with, I think it's Oh My Angel as well. That one again, it's just while you're watching all of these heart-wrenching moments, and like this OST Pray or You're My Angel, whatever that title of the song is, while it plays, it just brings out the emotion the scenes are even like trying to portray, and with their great acting and with the great OSTs, it just works so good, so well. And yeah, I don't cry on things, but this almost made me shed a tear, so that's a lot coming from me. It's true. But I'm a blubber baby, so I was like tears, just the what's the word, the pain in your chest, and like it's hard to breathe because you're invested in this K-drama, and the song comes on. It's quite a melodic.
Melodic?
Is that even a word?
Yes.
A melodic kind of like music. It's beautiful, and it is amazing.
Yes. So to sum it all up, we absolutely love the drama, love the acting, love the actors and the OSTs, and we would definitely recommend this.
Oh yeah, the only little
everybody.
probably thing was the actual ending. It was a bit too short for our tastes. But other than that, everything was so good. We recommend this. Please watch. Feel our pain, our emotions. It's just I would say it's a beautiful K-drama.
So yeah, have you watched this drama? If you haven't, do you want to watch it? And what are your favorite K-dramas? Any emotional ones that you like?
Thrillers, anything, leave it all in the comments below. We hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe for more content between the two of us or individually, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!